Well, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us on this most anticipated day in this part of the world. Calm confidence is emanating from all corners of the ground, and the odds are certainly in their favour. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. Madrid cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Who else but Lionel Messi? I don't need to tell anyone what he's capable of. Some critics don't rate him as the best player on the planet. That's because the Argentinian, for me, is on a different planet.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Chance to break. And they're back on the ball again. Good spot, he's seen the run. And he's there to clear it. Now it's Mbappe. Could move up a gear here. Ball's gone out of play. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. De Bruyne does really well to win the ball there. Forwards and with intent. And the counter is on. He's got away. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Cleared without complication. Madrid can counter promptly here. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. That's gone for a throw-in. And it's Modric. Mbappe. Zico. Moved forward and quickly so. Son Heung-min. And they've got a throw. Messi. Modric. Now it's Mbappe. And he welcomes it in. Messi gets flagged offside. Upamecano. A searching ball that into space. Spread out to the left. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Alexander-Arnold. Almost halfway and still no goals. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi. Xabi Alonso gets over and intercepts. Zico. De Bruyne.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Neymar. He's going for goal! A really close shave and the last action of the first half. Madrid failed to capitalise in stoppage time, so we are as we were. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0.
Substitutions taking place.
That gets things going for the second half. A tight old game so far. Can that change? Can he finish? Messi. Now Modric.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rice. Now it's Mbappe. Well read, nice interception. Mbappe, played backwards here. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Sterling.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Modric.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And they can counter here. Modric, Mbappe, and he's found a way past. Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Well, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. And here's De Bruyne. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Neymar. Aims beyond the defence.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Substitution.
Gently done. And he's straight offside. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Played out to the right. Sterling.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And that's definitely not his best.
1 minute added time.
Now it's Neymar. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Madrid are going up. It is the point they needed. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, what can I say, Peter? This has got to be one of the best days of their careers for some of the players. No matter how you do it, If the table says you're good enough, then you're there on merit. It's no surprise some...
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here. Points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started, and that's been intercepted. And it's Cancelo. Moved on forwards. He's left his man. That has been cut short. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And the ball is out of play. Messi. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Who else but Lionel Messi? I don't need to tell anyone what he's...
It's Neymar! Vecino. So what can they make of this? And that has left him in a heap. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Messi going full steam down the flank. And the keeper's in command. Bellingham. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Could move up a gear here. Corona. Vecino. Oh, good read. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Neymar gets away from his opponents. And it's Modric. Messi. Messi stood his ground strongly. De Bruyne. Well seen. Saw that coming. Kostic. Played out to the left flank. Played back in. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Danger averted for now. Interesting ball. Oh, played right into his path. He's got the shot away! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
De Bruyne sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's got the shot away! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
De Bruyne sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. First in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Corona. Now it's Bellingham. He's found a way through. Messi. That's a throw. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, it's played into the area. Alexander-Arnold. Wriggles his way through. Kostic with heads it! That's a foul, no two ways about it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Good spot, he's seen the run. Corona. And that interception was most necessary. Oh, good read. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And it's Neymar. And that's been intercepted. And that has been cleared. João Cancelo. Out to the left it goes. Robertson. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Looking to go deep. Goalkeeper's ball. And the counter is on. Does well to stand firm and defend it. And we hit half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
Make sure to put any litter in the bins.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Passing is crisp and sharp. Well seen. Saw that coming. Neymar. Cleared away. Kostic. Martinez. Well, they can break here. Robertson gets into some space. Some terrific running on the ball there. Those efforts are not going unappreciated. That'll be a throw-in. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
In with a header! Oh, good spread. Defenders on the back foot. De Bruyne, not the most accurate pass. Bellingham. Plays a sharp little ball here. Kostic. Moved forward and quickly so.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Modric. Played out to the right. And that's a massive leap! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. The delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Back into the middle. Alexander-Arnold looking to hit the byline here. Neymar! And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now. Massive leap! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Harry Kane! Harry Kane!
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Madrid finding their passes. De Ligt. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Maddison going full steam down the flank. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Nuno Mendes. Neymar. Maddison spots it and intercepts. Good spot, he's seen the run. Aimed in towards the centre. Caught offside that time. De Bruyne. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Rodri.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And they can counter here. Nuno Mendes. De Bruyne.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Heads it! They've done it! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
After 27 minutes is number 10, Harry Kane!
So that's 2 now without reply.
Harry Kane!
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Harry Kane!
And the keeper's given it away. And it's Bernardo Silva. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Spread out to the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he put it away? Played forward. Now it's Kane. Saka. De Bruyne does well to get it back. He's found a way past. And a header! And more and more and more. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Gabriel Jesus. De Ligt. Here's Maddison. And it's Bernardo Silva.
3 minutes added time.
Out to the left it goes. Saka. And he's on a charge. Had a shot. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
Very much for your cooperation.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. That is a brilliant interception. Saka. De Bruyne. And that interception was most necessary. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rodri. And it's Bernardo Silva. Threads one in. Oh, that's a key interception. He's looking to set free a runner. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar has it in a wide position. Climbs up big! And a second time! Sticks it away! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
For this match was
Madrid give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Rodri. Maddison making good progress on the right-hand side. Keeper sees it all the way. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left...
Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
substitution on the field. Number 11, Bukayo Saka.
Time then for the first
14,
substitution of the game.
James Maddison.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
De Bruyne.
Well, that's really winded the...
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Silva. Coming on the field.
It's a quick one.
41, Rice. Number 15, Cuadrado.
Gabriel Jesus!
Jordi Alba.
Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Fernandes.
What a throw in.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, it's come loose.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Bruno Fernandes. Interesting ball. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Nuno Mendes. Now it's Mbappe. Lampard.
Mbappe really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. In towards the middle. And that's that. Super game. It might have tipped in either direction, tiny margins, but they just lost it. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think the coach will have seen things he needs to work on, so I'm sure they have a lot of sorting out to do before the next game, and they can get there.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. Oh, it's played into the area. Played out towards the right wing. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Neymar. Showing good feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi. Good spot, he's seen the run. Well seen, saw that coming. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi plays it short. De Bruyne delivers. Sergio Ramos. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's left his man. Chance to break. A lot of space ahead of him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Smoothly does it. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Not the most accurate pass. Neymar, nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Saka. Camavinga. Out to the left it goes. DiMarco. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that pass isn't the best. De Bruyne. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Rice calmly anticipates. And it's Cancelo. Spread out to the left. Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And here's Del Piero. De Bruyne looking to break out here. Interesting ball.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Now it's Mbappe. Xavi Alonso. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Over to the left. Mbappe gets away from his opponent. He's had a hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
DiMarco. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good read. Casemiro.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
A real chance to break. Danilo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Back into the middle. That's a shade optimistic. Now it's Saka. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nuno Mendes. So what can they make of this? Neymar. And he was quick to react. Played out to the left flank. Mbappe. And here's Del Piero. And here's the chance to counter. That is good alertness. Camavinga. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And it's Xabi Alonso.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Neymar, and the counter is on.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Eduardo Camavinga. Number 25, Mbappe.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Del Piero.
Now it's Son Heung-min.
Coming on the field, number 6.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Substitutions taking place.
Mbappe! It's bounced out! They've scored!
And the chances of winning a game that may have gotten away from you are always greater with characters like this player. A strong personality that has more than likely secured another big win. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting. Law! It's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Goal! Number 10, Dennis Bloom.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. Now it's Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Oh, good read.
Well, Peter, there's a player on this pitch who's hard not to like. The smiling assassin, Ronaldinho. He always looks like he's having a good time, and it's mostly true because of his...
It's Ronaldinho! That's a fine save!
Ronaldinho simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Up to meet it!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Robertson. And here's Ronaldinho. Kimmich did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Gets away from his opponents. Looking for options for movement. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that's a throw-in. De Paul. Madrid looking to pass their way through. And here's Neymar. Just eases him on. Law! He's delivered all right! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Oh, that's well spotted. Kimmich. Well timed, excellent interception. Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pedri crosses. Oh, they can break here. Threads one in. He's found a way through. Great hit! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Law is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Madrid, corner number 2 then. Hits one! De Paul. What a throw in. Law! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi. And here's Ronaldinho. Big chance! It's anyone's ball now. And we hit half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Just a quick request today for everybody.
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think They lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Madrid head in, having made the crucial breakthrough. And to that end, there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Nuno Mendes. Brilliantly cut out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ruben Dias. Now it's Mbappe. Neymar. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
The attendance for this
Alexander-Arnold.
71,550.
Bernardo Silva. Oh, this is a great position. Now the finish! No mistake!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Madrid grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And it's Cancelo. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Spread out to the left. He's in plenty of space here. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, super ball. And a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 3 coming up. And that has been cleared. He's going for goal! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
De Bruyne fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Do anyone wants to play?
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Number 10. Bernardo Silva. Number 6.
Akanji attempts a clearance.
Number 2.
Looks for the finish. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Number 21.
And that's a real chance missed.
Number 17. De Bruyne. Number 13. Number 5.
Madrid, they're up to 5 corners now. Akanji can get it clear. And the shot!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Out towards the flank. Here it is, crossed in.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And the pass is intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. João Cancelo. Fiddles it through. And there goes the final whistle. Well, no winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. It has finished all square. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Wedding anniversary today.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Do anyone wants to play? भाई क्यों खेलबा? खेलले चैट बॉक्स से लिखो भाई. बना था তাহলে ঢুকতে পারো। If anyone wants to play, come to the if anyone wants to play, come and play. Do anyone wants to? No one. Okay then. Let's.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Di Maria. Knocks it away. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Gabriel Jesus. He's always going to be a massive threat, Peter. And that's primarily because his movement off the ball is so effective. Even if he doesn't end up touching the ball, he usually plays a part in his team's attacking plays because he's dragged people out of position.
Messi! Goal! Argentina! Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish. So, a breakthrough already. Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Messi. No, he refuses to take the bait. And that's gone loose. Gabriel Jesus. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Mane. He's found a way through. And he's onside. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Madrid can counter promptly here. Messi. There's the hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Beckenbauer cuts it out. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Gabriel Jesus. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And here's Di Maria. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Short changes him with that pass. Mateus. Cristiano Ronaldo. Nuno Mendes. So what can they make of this? Well seen, saw that coming. And here's the chance to counter. He is through here. Out of play for a throw.
There will be 1
And
minute
no,
added time.
he's seen through all of that. Great defending, strong and determined. Drilled in, hits it first time! And the first 45 minutes are up. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
Already up and running for the second half.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Di Maria. Takes aim and crosses. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And the ball's come loose here. Di Maria. He's in space and looking for options. Neymar. No, he's overshot the green. Sends it forward. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
For this match was 71,898.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus. It's Gabriel Jesus! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And it's Di Maria. Oh, not quite.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Substitution on the field, number 14.
Madrid choosing to make the first
Do
change.
anyone wants to play
Gabriel
with me
Jesus.
after this game?
Number 21, Neymar. Number 8, Modric. Number 22, Di Maria.
Nuno Mendes.
Number 18,
Mbappe.
Sane. Number 10.
No,
Yes, Lord.
again there's no way through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Number 13.
That's good running with the ball.
Ronaldinho.
Argentina clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Aimed beyond the defence. He's shifting through the gears. He's had a hit! He has done it! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, they could break here. And it's Messi.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Ronaldinho. He's having a go. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, no winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. It has finished all square. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, neither
could
side
say
could get over the line here.
Van
Perhaps
Dijk
one
is
team might be
good,
happier,
but
but
I haven't
at the
tried
final
it.
reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Many thanks to Jim,
No,
and
this
with
is not
that,
a
it
big
is a very good night to you.
You are talking about these two. I haven't got them. But I can say, looking at those charts, uh, they are so good. If you don't have any uh, that can I say, do you have any base card of them? You should play them. Not don't waste your money on these packs. If you want uh, this, like nominate contacts or your training program, you can have them. But this is a waste, bro. It's a waste. You got that.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, good spread. And here's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. And that's been intercepted. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed...
Great hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
And we have our very first corner. And the shot! And again the keeper stands strong.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
Towering header! And the keeper passes the test.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Alexander-Arnold. Messi. No, that was never going to make it. Vinicius Junior. Messi. And it's Modric. Neymar. Neymar! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
So, third corner of the game. De Bruyne attempts a clearance. Madrid can start a counter here. Well seen, saw that coming. He's got a side of goal. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Mane simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And he just whacks it away. Casemiro. Belts. Oh, it's hit the post. And now the breakaway. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Yeah, he's fouled him there. They're taking a moment to consider their options. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Coman absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Law. Played into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
2 added minutes.
Casemiro. And it's Mane. Played out to the right. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. So we're already into the second period. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? And that interception was most necessary. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good read. That's gone for a throw-in. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Shot a goal!
Mane, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Messi. Neymar. And they can counter here.
The attendance for this
Out
match
to the
was
right.
71,898.
He's got away. And out to safety. And that's been won straight back. Messi. And here's the chance to counter. Vinicius Junior. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Alexander-Arnold. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Pass is just off target.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Gets away from its opponents. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. Oh, and he's through the middle. Alexander-Arnold. Delivers across. And that's been levered clear.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that's it. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goalless. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
And we কি করবো এখন কেস কেমন লাগাইতে হবে না দেখি খালি দিই हेलो आमिर भाई। आमिर ब्रो। आह, नींद आ गया। Great man. कोई खेलोगे? Do you anyone?
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. In by James. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, the shot could be on here. Cruyff looking sharp there. No, that's been intercepted. Law. And it's Cruyff. Well, he is the type of character who rises to this sort of challenge, and he will be back for more. Gets away from his opponent. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Messi. Shifted upfield. And here's Neymar. Good read, needed to be. Messi. And now the breakaway. And here's Neymar. Looking for options for movement. Out to the right. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's a sharp little ball here. He's left his man. Oh, well played. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Messi. Oh, and Messi! It's there!
Oh,
There is the
that was
breakthrough.
hot, bro.
The lightness of
That
step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Sorry for the celebration. He is watching
After
me.
31 minutes
Oh,
is number 14, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
don't cut it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Where are you?
Neymar
There
going
you-
full tilt down the left. He's got away. Neymar got a charge down the left. Law! Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Thank you.
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Who was that? I think it's Marquinhos.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Alexander-Arnold hurtling down that right flank.
No.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Oh,
James. So what can they make of this?
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
There will be 1
Swings in
minute added
in with a
time.
header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very
Bad
well
forward.
timed. The delivery like that with the right amount of pace and
Yeah,
width
that's
can be a
really good.
nightmare to defend against.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's half-time here.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Madrid sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
I was right. It was Marquinhos. Again. Was the double touch? I took the shot here. Jumped and then
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
That gets things going for the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. That is a little undercooked. Now it's Lewandowski. Modric. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He's got the shot away! They've done it! And the second half is off to a flyer. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Messi, that looks a good ball. Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Messi. Chance to break. De Bruyne tries making a foray down the right. Well seen. Saw that coming. It's a pretty loose pass. Neymar. Sends it forward. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Robertson. Neymar. Oh, well played, well played. And the counter is on. Messi has a look inside the box. Bellingham. Cruyff.
No. Nice.
Alexander-Arnold with the clearance. And that has left him in a heap. Ruben Diaz has given away a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Bastoni, and that's been intercepted. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi, chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? He should have put that one away.
Law is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
De Bruyne. He's in plenty of space here. Law, look at the space. He's had a shot. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Come on, man.
It's Modric. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Modric is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a shade optimistic.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And it's Messi. Foot in. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And here's Lewandowski. Bellingham. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Solid, if not especially fancy. Always in control. They did enough to win it. Messi, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner. And for me, it just always held an interest.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Oh man, not this. There is the message. And I think what it. Ah, shit, man. The stream table again. Let me see. Right. Oh man, not this. There is the message capturing a freezer video. Do anyone wants to play? Am I streaming 2.5 hours, but no one asked to play with me. Okay. Not bad. I like it. Ah. Oh, neat. Up pick. Ding. Uh,
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Pass is just off target. Early ball out from the back.
Nice, Madrid.
Well seen. Saw that coming. Alexander Arnold. It's a good run down the right. Now it's Messi. And that is expertly dealt with. Spread out to the left. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. It's a pretty loose pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Messi. Has a shot! Gently done. Oh, they could break here. And here's Messi.
Madrid.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Played out towards the right wing. Saka does really well to win the ball there. Sends it forward. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's De Bruyne. Shot could be on. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Marquinhos
No.
engages and forces him off the ball. Son Heung-min. De Bruyne looking to break out here. And it's Son Heung-min. The fullback is in acres of space here. Could move up a gear here. Oh, that's well spotted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Ball's out once more. Towering header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Oh, good. Suggest me. What can I have? He signed correct dog. Correct. Yes, okay. Ugh. Mm.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Neymar. Neymar, surely. He has an array of skills that can elevate the quality of a match or change its course with a flash of brilliance. His talent can take this game to a higher level of excitement, and I hope it does.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
Can buy.
Fires from distance. Modric. Bernardo Silva. There will be a throw-in. Threads one in. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Modric gives his colleague a guilty look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that interception was most necessary. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Marquinhos. Now he's off and running. Dumfries cuts out the pass. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Messi. And Messi! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And we have our very first corner. to meet it. Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And it's Messi. De Bruyne aims beyond the defence. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid.
Has a goal!
Shit, man.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's there to retrieve it. Modric. Dumfries. And here's Modric. Yeah, that does look a foul.
Yeah.
Referee's given a free kick. So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Oliver franchise.
He went for the curler. And he skips past his man. Mbappe! Out to the right. And the counter is on.
Nah.
Chiesa. He's left his man. De Bruyne.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nuno Mendes. And there is the half-time whistle. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal. But it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through
An
the gate.
engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, great ball. Rice. And they can counter here. Bernardo Silva has it in a wide position. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
Fast.
Played out to the right. That's a shade optimistic. Bastoni, Bernardo Silva chasing after it.
150.
Kostic is looking to set free a runner. Nuno Mendes goes in for the header. Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 10, Modric.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Neymar. Number 9, Mbappe. Number 14,
That has been cut short. It's an inviting-looking ball, that.
Bukayo Saka. Number 45,
Nkunku.
Number 7, Son Heung-min. Number 77, Raphael Leão.
And here's the chance to counter. Saka. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Neymar. He's found a way through. Neymar! Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Chance to break. Fiddles it through.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Nuno Mendes with the cross.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And that's been intercepted. Rice.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And the referee brings it to a close. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. And notably, neither side incurred a booking today, and that doesn't happen very often these days. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
फ्रेंडली खेलवा के हो anyone win it. Bona gezi bona. Gezi.
Well, little question, but this is the box office game at this level today. Thank you for joining us. You've made a very good choice. There's so much resting on the game. It should be a cracker. really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And as you can see, we've already started here. Madrid come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. A real chance if he can get through. Lewandowski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Nah.
Interesting ball. Not the most accurate pass. Good spot, he's seen the run. Gets his pass away. Neymar. Nice interception, well timed. And here's Neymar. They've got a corner here. Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Manchester United can counter promptly here. Marquinhos makes the interception. And he was quick to react. Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Great leap! He will be livid with himself. Oh, easy pickings there. Bastoni. He's not got that quite right. And it's Lewandowski. Messi.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Lewandowski. Now the counter. Nuno Mendes. And that interception was most necessary. Now it's Lewandowski. He's played it long. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Modric wins the duel this time. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Nah.
Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now De Bruyne. It's a pretty loose pass. And there's the end of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Reflections on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. So we're just settling. Modric! In for the follow-up! It's in!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Messi duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that is expertly dealt with.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
Spot on, Peter. Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
That's good defending, very good defending. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. De Bruyne. Salah. He's left his man. Lewandowski. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee.
I need this win, bro. Forgive me. আমার কেমন জানি আর পড়াশোনা না ভাই
Substitution on the field, number 14.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
Modric, number 17.
Gabriel Jesus. Ronaldinho.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to go.
He should have put that one away.
Mbappe really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Bad one.
Looking for the runner. Jordi Alba cuts it out.
Very bad. Bad manners.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
Very bad.
It's just beyond his reach. Bruno Fernandes. And that's a good ball. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Manchester United could have here their final chance. Desperate defending required here. And he just whacks it away. Sané. And now they can string out a defence. He's through, it's one-on-one. The whistle has gone and it is all over. Madrid are going up and now they can dream. Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day and took a long time to recover or worse? I just think we should offer our congratulations.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to...
Going to the আরো খেলবো ইস নেগেটিভ রক্ত প্রয়োজন হয় नाही आहे. सर्व करत आहे. फ्रेंडली खेलो ना. ओके, हाफिज भाई, कर खेलता हूँ ना. Great man. Attacking. Again. E4 में था. Where is com- Damian? Arish. Hmm. Condition. Con- Condition. Ano to? Allah Hafiz bhai. Bonera.